No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster, with the layest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Okay, we want to welcome everybody here to the Knott County Central Gymnasium. We ain't getting nothing. Now.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, we want to welcome everybody here to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex at Knott County Central, where Knott County Central will be versing Breathitt County Bobcats tonight. We're hoping it's going to be a good match. We've got a little bit of background we need to cover. I just talked to Mr. Stephen from Breathitt County, and he says that J.C. Carpenter last night hit her 500th kill. She's a senior. She's an outside hitter, middle, and so she hits on the outside on the right and left and in the middle. She hit her 500th kill last night. And Beth and I were talking last night about Prairie looked like they were a little out of sync in the ball game. And after the game, of course, we went up and talked to Jessica Spurlock, the coach. And she said they, of course, went also with Knott County, and they were at in Tennessee over the past weekend. And she said her setter got hurt, and they had to come back physically Sunday evening and go straight into the gym to reset up another offense and a defense. So that's sort of why we figured they looked out of sync, because, your setter's big part of your team. And of course, she was out last night. I think she'll be back probably in a couple of days. Her arm may be sore, but like I said during the game, we were discussing that they looked like they were a little out of sync. So that's the reason why. She said they had to change a lot of positions, and their middle hitters had to move around, so it makes a big difference in a ball game.
Absolutely, absolutely. You take that one key member of the team out and take them out, it throws everybody off.
Exactly.
So we're getting ready to do the national anthem.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
We are back already.
All right. Introducing the players now.
I'm very glad to be sitting here in between Katie Sloan and Beth Justice, two very high IQs of volleyball.
We got you in a Knott Central sandwich.
Yes. It's okay. It's all right.
Oh, ouch. Oh, we're having a good time with that microphone.
I don't know what Justin's doing.
Oh, no.
Well, Beth and Betty Vaughn, I have to tell you, I sure love listening to you all commentate together.
Oh, no.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate it there.
Whenever I told Josh I'd been sick, and I told him, I said, we got to find somebody else. He said, well, I'll ask Beth. And I said, well, what more of a perfect game than Knott Central and Letcher for Betty, Vaughn, and Beth. You just can't find a better matchup. And that was just great. I really enjoyed it.
We really enjoyed it.
We did. We had a lot of fun.
They thought we were going to WWE it out, but we kept it pretty clean.
Yes. We got the introduction of the home team coming out. Now it's just getting to be some big hype, but we're starting to see in these gymnasiums for the whole team.
I tell you, I really would like to see the crowds get bigger for these volleyball games.
Yes.
They have got a lot bigger over the years. I know when I was in high school, we slowly seen the progression, and even now that there is so much attention brought to the sport, you see more and more every game. It's not just always the family now. You have people from the school and other people that are alumni and come and watch as well.
Well, like I said, volleyball is getting to be a much bigger thing here in Eastern Kentucky than it used to be.
Can you all hear me? Oh, there it goes. I feel like we're going in and out.
We got you, Beth.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Senior hat maker coming out.
Senior Brown.
Justin. I don't know what he's doing.
Number 13.
I think getting his phone close to that microphone, setting it off.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Faith Baller brought me a volleyball. I'll take that. Girls are throwing out balls to the fans as they come out. I tell you, it's really weird being on this side of the floor.
I'd say it's a huge adjustment for you, especially all in the same season.
It is, and is. And listen, look at this. We're going to do this again. He done it again. Uh-oh. We got Fart Blossom coming along. I'm just saying, my little grandson. Oh, look at him.
God love.
Oh, you all are missing it on the radio because I've got my grandson. He's 7 months old and
getting
big, and crawling and moving around.
Oh.
So call Granddad. FaceTime Granddad.
Look at him.
Oh my gosh. We're getting some new nicknames going on now.
Oh Lord. The Three Stooges.
Yeah. I'll go with the Three Amigos better.
Yeah, that would be better.
Yeah, I'll go with the Three Amigos better, or Three Musketeers.
Yeah. Let's go candy bar.
Yeah. Oh, we've moved some people around here. So it seems weird to be down here on the floor, but it's much, much cooler down here.
It is. We're right in the action tonight.
So it looks like Knott Central, Krista Hatmaker starting off this first serve, the first set. On back. Oh, nice job. Nice job by number 13 from Breathitt. Went out. Number 13 from Breathitt got that, rolling back, and she is a 7th grader. Awesome.
That was a nice hustle.
That was very nice hustle, and that's really what you like to see from your young athletes coming out.
Right.
That ball was just barely out of bounds. It almost hit the tape on the corner for Knott Central.
Yep. We have Gigi Sloan, number 4, going in for Chloe Brown. Oh, nice.
That was a good serve.
Yes, very good serve.
It's a nice pass. Beautiful swing from Pollard.
Yes. Beautiful.
You could tell the control she had on that as well, where the first kill that she'd had this game, or attempted kill, had went out of bounds. You could tell that she was trying to take some of that heat off of it and make sure that it went in bounds.
Mm-hmm. But her hand is on top of the ball. She's so big and lanky that all they have to do is throw it up and let her go get it.
Yes.
I think that's why she had such an issue with her timing when she first started, was because of her height.
I totally agree.
And her having to jump so early in order to get on top of that ball the way she needed to so she could nail those balls around the 10-foot line.
Yes. And then also knowing that, you have setters that's not used to somebody jumping that well.
Right.
So you can lay that thing up there and let her go get it.
Nice serve.
That's a nice serve.
Oh, there you go. They got it. Number 5. All right. Oh, she was there. It's just a little bit.
It's just hard to block Pollard when that ball is set off that net and she's getting a run at it.
Right.
But you're right. Breathitt they're in front of her, but she's moving the ball well right now, left to right.
Nice serve by Gigi.
That's
Number
nice
5 picks it up. Hit it over.
Breathitt's really having a hard time getting a regular play going.
They are.
Yes.
They're doing a lot. We said, and I'll always say, if you free ball to a good team, you're beat.
Yes.
Yep. I know I mentioned it a lot the last time that we commentated together, Betty Vaughn, but those out-of-system plays, I feel like that's something that's not practiced enough.
Exactly.
Especially in high school and just in this area in general, because almost, I would say like 50% of balls that you get sometimes are out-of-system plays if you're playing a really good team. And if you don't practice how to adjust to those, then it's hard to
That was a good serve.
come out of it, like how Breathitt is struggling when they don't get that first pass to the setter. Who's going to take that ball, and how are we going to make that into a hit instead of a free ball?
Right. That was number 16, Riley Spencer, senior, for Breathitt. She does have an awesome serve.
Absolutely.
She's very consistent with that serve. Oh, there we go. Gigi Sloan getting it up. Ellie going to her sister. Oh,
That hit the pole.
Yeah, hit the pole. Hit the pole. Good.
That was a nice up by number 4. That's what is hard for these kids to learn. It's when somebody's shooting BBs at you, you don't swing. You've got to let your body, you got to let it hit.
Yes.
Yep.
It's got to be a solid platform, and you just let the ball hit.
Correct.
Beautiful serve.
Yes. And it was right out. Just, you talking about that tape. It was very close.
It's a good floater.
Yes.
Those balls are really hard to adjust to, too, because you don't know where they're going until they hit.
True.
I can't tell you how many times I've got burned on a floater and topspin. I've got burned on them all. I don't
Katie,
know
you
why.
know better.
We don't say that.
No.
We don't say that. Oh, out. It's a nice serve, but just a little bit too far.
22, Natalie Moore from Breathitt's checked into the ball game. And number 12, Krista Hatmaker has checked in for Knott County.
Yes. Faith Pollard's had a thing with water or something tonight. I don't know.
Look at her hands, how big they are on that ball.
That was a beautiful serve.
Beautiful serve. Oh. That was nice. Nice, number 5 hitting that. And
you can see why she has 500 kills.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, that is considered a kill, even though she didn't kill it. But she scored off of a swing.
Right. Uh-oh, all the way out. Oh, nice way to come back.
Nice way to bring that ball back in.
Yes. By 22, Acacia Bentley. Nope. That's a nice try. Everybody there, they just missed it.
Hit that honey hole that you talk about so much.
That's exactly, I'm telling you.
That's a hard spot.
It is.
I hate the middle. I hate being the front middle person, the middle position on serve receive. I hate it. I despise it. And it's because of that honey hole.
Right.
Nice serve from Breathitt County. Got him out of system play against.
That was a nice up by number 4. That's just being at the right spot on defense.
Yes. All right.
Still a playable ball.
Yes.
I like the way
Really
they got that and slowed it down to control the ball back.
Nice job.
Beautiful swing from Carpenter.
Yes.
Really utilizing her on the outside.
Yes. To me, that's a smart team. You've got to use who's hot.
Well, and like you were saying earlier, you know, she hit 500 kills the other night. And it's clear to see why. She's really good at her adjustments. She's able to see the court while she's in the air and adjust her ball before she hits it. It makes a lot of sense that she's all around one of their better hitters.
Yes.
31, Chloe Brown is reported in for number 4 for Knott County.
Casey Bentley with the serve. Oh. Thought she was going to get that right on that on the net.
But Breathitt, 18 was smart. She just tipped the ball to the right of her.
Yes.
Chloe just got caught too far up. I think she left before the ball was actually set.
Yes.
That's such a common thing, too, on that side. I don't know what the deal is with that side, but it's always an issue with people coming up too early.
Right.
In every team.
Right,
Yes.
exactly.
16s for Breathitt County Sensors come back in the ball game. Oh, there you go. Netball play. Official wasn't, Steve from Breathitt County wasn't happy with that call. He felt like there was too many times hit on the Knott County side.
But it actually was a tip on top of the net and then a play.
Right. Right.
Which fans have a hard time with that because a lot of people does not understand that call.
Yes.
And as a coach, you just want to
argue a little bit.
Exactly.
See what you can get reaction out of your team.
Exactly. See what you can get away with.
Yes. Get a little bit of excitement going.
Yeah. That was a nice up.
Yes. And 5 at 16. Oh. Wasn't a hard hit ball, but
no communication.
Right. And that's one of those balls that's in the middle of 2 or 3 ball players. And when you look, you're beat.
Mm-hmm. It's a good serve.
Yes.
Number 22.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that was a nice play from 22.
Yep.
Natalie Moore.
She made it wasn't a great hit, but then she recovered it from.
Oh,
just being
somebody,
ready
yes.
to play.
Yes. Krista Hatmaker right in the net. Right in the net there. She took the net up with her, I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
Caught on the way up.
Yeah.
It's 11-10 Breathitt, and Breathitt serving.
That's easy to do when you're on the front line like that, defending the net the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But I love that play.
Yes. Nice.
That was a nice shot.
But she made it up. Made it up. Number 12 doing that line shot there. Krista Hatmaker, and she's going to come back and get the serve.
Let me tell you, you're a dangerous team when you can move this ball diagonally and hit those lines.
Mm-hmm. That's not something that a lot of teams do consistently. And it's hard to be prepared for that, too, especially when a team like Knott Central, they usually hit cross, and then you switch over to that line play. It's hard to make those adjustments.
That's what we've talked about in the last couple of times we've been here is the adjustments, the moving on up of what volleyball has done and what we've created of being able to change the way the ball goes.
Yep. Having the talent and having the skill to be able to make those changes in the middle of the game.
Exactly.
And in the middle of a play.
Because used to, everybody just hit diagonal and thought you'd done a great job.
Yes.
Well, I know when I first started with Knott Central, when I was in grade school, it was nowhere near what you even see in grade school teams now. It's came so far.
Right, I agree.
And I think a lot of that is the teams like, I know that Knott County just went to a Tennessee tournament. They're traveling other places and seeing how other people play. And then there's a lot more attention brought to volleyball on social media. You see it streaming on TV. It's a great kill from Pollard.
Straight down. There's just really not much you can do with that.
No. You have to. That's the thing. These big hitters, you have to try. You have to have hands in front of them.
Yes.
Just to try to make them change something.
Breathitt's having the time out of their camera this evening, it seems like.
What flew out of there?
Yeah, that iPad. Oh. 5, free ball from the back row.
It was a good recovery.
It was. And they just about, Knott County just about didn't read it. Somebody just about didn't pick it up. All right.
Jasmine's listening in on us, Beth. She just texted me and said, love hearing you all talk on the lives.
Said she got in the net, but it was, she went up.
You can't fault that.
No.
And it was a smart play. She tipped it right where there was nobody at.
Absolutely.
That's just one of those plays you keep doing.
That was a good up from Stidham.
It was.
Especially since she hit it on her wrist and she was still able to control it and get it right to where the setter needed it.
Good set by Miller to Miller. Jasmine Sloan?
Yeah.
It's not, well.
Yep, my sister in Key West.
Yes. Must be nice to be down there in all that sun.
She likes it, except when the hurricanes stroll through.
Yeah.
She don't like that. But
It was. Good up from Stidham. Nice.
oh, one-armed bandit. It's nice control.
It is.
Oh. We need to watch that net.
Those beautiful hands from Miller on that one.
Way to make the adjustments, take the heat off of it.
Something that I know
16-13, Knott.
I don't think that a lot of people notice, which I've seen Ellie and Zoe grow so much since they were younger, but Ellie has turned into such a great setter. Her hand control and her ability to move to the ball. I know when she was younger, she had a hard time just getting her feet there. And now that she's got her feet there, she's able to get her hands and position that ball to where everybody needs to hit it. And she's just came a really long way from when I remember seeing her play when she was younger.
Yes.
And she can pretty much front set, back set anytime she wants to.
Yeah, she's really good with her ball handling.
And I think she knows where her players are. That's the thing. As a setter, you have to know where your players are.
Yes.
If nobody else on the floor does, the setter does.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have number 4, Gigi Sloan, coming back in the game for Knott County. Breathitt serving.
I think that was an out-of-bounds ball.
It was.
Got to have some more talking there on the back row. But it's a very nice serve.
It was.
Getting her close to that line, making her try to guess whether it's going to be in or out.
It's good control from Stidham
Yes.
again.
Nice hit. Nice hit, number 5.
Beautiful.
Yes, right between two
Carpenter.
defender players.
She really knows how to handle the ball.
Yes, she does.
And I'm sure you all know better than I do because I've only really been a player. But like you were talking, how Miller knows all of her hitters and where she needs to set the ball. A lot of that is team bonding, and you can tell when a team really gets along, and they spend a lot of time together in and off of the court.
Exactly.
And it seems like both of these teams do really well with it. They're not falling apart. They're pretty much sticking together. They know where each other is playing at. And that's what makes a good, strong team.
Yes.
That was a good hit by Pollard. 15 was there. It came off of her hands.
Right.
It fell straight down. Nobody had a chance to play that ball.
No.
But you're right. Both of these teams seem to know where everybody's at.
There's really good communication.
Yes.
For 13 to be a grade scorer, she has nice body control.
Yes, she does. Ooh. She tried to hit that back corner. I'm going to say that anyways. Whether
I
it was
agree. It had a down spin. I think she just let go. She stopped too early.
Yes. I have to agree with you. That number
13.
13. Number 13 for
Raylan Back.
Yes. She's 7th player.
She's a 7th grader.
Playing against these high schoolers.
And
it's well deserved. Her varsity spot is well deserved.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, nice
That's
back
good control.
row. Yes. Stay with it. Oh, still going to try. Oh.
It's a really good
Called it
adjustment.
too.
And that was a good out-of-system play as well.
It was.
Being set from the back row. And those balls are so hard to judge when they have to come over your shoulder. And she was already up there, had really good control and adjustment on that.
And the back row girl was smart to take it to the left or right side instead of up the middle, because that's a just about impossible hit for a hit to come from behind you.
Yep.
Yes. Nice hit. Got them out of play.
I believe we jinxed, well, I jinxed Breathitt on the communication. There was zero communication on that ball except that somebody needed to get it.
Exactly.
We'll blame that all on Katie Sloan.
That's okay. I take the blame for a lot of things. That's fine.
That was a nice shot.
It was a nice shot and got right between those blockers.
And that's the thing. I mean, you can't hit over a blocker that's a foot above the net because it's out.
Nope. You got to hit hard.
Yeah, and you got like their hands. If their hands are turned any bit, you're going to score.
Yep.
That's what you have to hope for, or it's going to come back to you. And your teammates are going to be ready to play.
Right.
It's 20-20, and Breathitt's serving. Both teams are playing great defense, I think, right now.
Yes.
The hand control on the block, like you were saying, it's so important. It's something so small, But it's so important when you have
Yes.
somebody that hits so hard into your hands, because that just one little movement can make such a big difference.
It can.
Got a sub, 31. Chloe Brown's coming back in for Knott Central. We have a Casey Bentley back to serve. Oh, right in the net.
Dropped it just a little too early.
Yeah. I think they've had 2 in the net serves for Knott Central. Breathitt
has missed 2.
It has missed 2.
It was pretty even so far.
Yeah.
It's good control from Pollard.
And we're tied at 21. Nice up.
Yes.
Oh.
Good spot.
I think Miller forgot where she was on the court.
We've got Breathitt County up by 1, 22-21. Knott Central takes a timeout. Trying to get refocused here.
This has been a pretty tight game so
It has
far.
been. And this is what a timeout should look like. The players are looking at the coaches, and coaches are giving directions as to what they want to see on the floor.
Yep. Everybody's eager to go ahead and get this set out. Knott Central wants to keep their win at home, and Breathitt wants to take it home.
Right.
They want revenge for they went to Breathitt County and took them in 3-0.
Yep, early on in the season. Got Carpenter back to serve.
And it is 22-21 Breathitt.
Nice
that
control
was a
on that
nice-
ball.
yeah.
Really good serve.
Chloe Brown had the right idea. That girl was just playing that ball.
Yep. Oh, nice try.
Oh, good hands.
Yes. Way to stay with it. Both sides, Breathitt and Knott. Go back, yes.
Breathitt is really reading all the balls fairly well. Knott
Oh, that
County
was a
is
nice hit
too.
by Pollard. That's a big girl
Good
playing
control.
in the back row.
Yeah, going up. Oh, wait. Oh, they're right on the net. A lot of net playing right now.
That's why this game's so interesting.
Yes. Oh.
It's a really good volley. Breathitt fell short just on the end. There was a lot of smart plays in that.
Yes.
And a lot of quick hands.
Yes. Nice serve by Ellie Miller on Knott County. Oh, short. So Knott Central's just come back at the lead, 23-22. We only go to 25, but we got to win by 2.
What's the cap this year, Beth? Do you know?
I don't believe there is a cap, is there?
Oh, they take the cap off still?
No, they've not had a cap.
See, that was a nice block, and Breathitt just, I guess, was not prepared for that ball to be blocked.
Yeah.
It was 24-22, Knott. Breathitt's taking the timeout. But this timeout is just to try to rattle 35.
Yes.
Your typical tactic.
Yes. We got a lot of talking going on out there by both teams, but come down to
Coaches are not using their voices like they should be, so we can hear what's going on.
You two are two of the loudest coaches I've ever heard in my life. Both of you all. All you all do is scream during a timeout, but it works.
I don't know if I'd call that screaming.
No, it's just
Just
talking
very
loud.
talking loud.
You talk very loud. Okay.
Trying to get their
call it.
attention.
Yeah.
Just getting attention.
I don't have a loud voice like that. As soon as I try to get louder, it starts shaking.
Because your voice box is not used to it.
It's not.
That's something you have to practice, Katie.
I know.
That was a good shot.
Oh, nice set by Miller. Nice up, nice set. Knott Central takes it, takes the first game, 25-22.
Okay, we'll take a short break and be right back.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad turned on the ceiling fan, used the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Some may see you as victims, and no doubt you have lost much and endured even more. But we at KRCC see you as the strong and resilient survivors that you are, and our team stands ready side by side with you as you rebuild your lives and we help rebuild the communities that we all hold so dear. If you need our help, please call KRCC at 1-800-262-7491 or stop by any KRCC location and ask for help. KRCC cares.
All right, here we go. We're getting ready to start set 2. Knott Central with the first set, 25-22. It was a really good game.
It was a really good game.
Both teams, it was close all the way. The points just kept going back and forth, back and forth.
And there's a lot of nice net play and just quick reactions to the ball.
I think this is especially the first set was pretty evenly matched. I think we've seen strengths and weaknesses of the same on each team.
Exactly.
They were just kind of bouncing the weaknesses back and forth.
Yes. I believe we got Breathitt with the serve for the start of this game.
And these are two senior-oriented teams, except for number 13, which you cannot tell that she's a 7th grader.
No.
Absolutely not.
She's
only by her height.
Yeah.
That's true. And her face.
Yes, yes.
But you can tell that these teams spend a lot of time together.
Yes. Oh.
Just
Our
barely
system,
skimmed
yes.
the scoreboard.
Got him out of yeah. Nice spot. Way to see him out of Knott Central was not in position.
I always said the weakest spot on the floor is the line.
Yes.
Yep.
Because a lot of people can't hit that line.
Right.
So
I've tried many times and missed it. There's been probably more times that I've hit it, but just by a smidge, not by much.
That's why I always I coached off the line, get off the line, let them look at it, give them a chance to hit it out of bounds.
Yes, nice serve by Krista Hatmaker. Barely over that net.
That was most of these players have really nice low serves. It has a lot of drop on it when it crosses the net.
Yes. And those are so hard to pass because they're so hard to judge. They change right when they get up on you.
I agree.
Oh, nice pickup, number 18.
Another one-armed bandit. Was it you or Bill that says that, Beth?
That was me.
I couldn't remember. I just know I heard it a lot.
We got bad one year. That's all we wanted to do.
We sure did one year. It was really, really bad.
It was really bad.
I can just say, if I was down there, my face would be really, really red.
Yeah, mine was.
Yeah.
Mine was.
I don't know what the deal was that year, but it was like it was every practice or every game somebody wouldn't put their hands together.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you get in just a lazy spell of you can reach and grab it. You know you can do it with that one arm now.
Yeah.
So you just,
But you got to be in the right spot, and that arm's got to be at the right angle to be able to do something right with it.
As Coach Grigsby always says, you're turning geometry into trigonometry.
Yes. He likes that belly button in front of the ball, too.
Yep.
Just leave it to Bill.
Yes. He needs to write a book. There's so many little sayings that he says.
That's a nice
Yes.
That was a nice play by that setter.
Yeah.
I was expecting that to be a dunk, but that was really too perfect of a pass to dump it away. It went directly to her.
Faith Pollard may have, she got by with a little bit. It's a good thing she didn't touch that ball. They had a girl on the other side.
Called that inbounds.
Yes. Oh, it was.
I couldn't exactly tell. The tape was at the bottom of the net, right my way.
Yeah. It's a little different having 3 here than 2.
That's what Josh was planning.
He just played you two against each other.
He sure did.
He sure did.
Just throw us all in there together.
Exactly.
It's 6-3, Knott Central with serve. Zoe Miller with the back. Oh, okay, so Bentley go up. Number 5 will try to get it over. It's just a little bit too close.
And that has not happened a whole lot with either team tonight. They pretty much set right on course.
Right. Oh, she used that net. Oh, nice block.
Really good recovery from Breathitt. Beautiful swing from Pollard.
Oh, way to come off of it. Take some power off of it. They wasn't reading.
Right. And with Pollard, if she swings, you better get a tip on the ball. I mean, honestly. Especially when she's stepping to the ball, she's going to hit it.
Yes.
She hammered me in that alumni game, and it was all I could do to just be in front of the ball. I didn't do anything but let it hit me, and it still flew.
But that's what, and that's hard to teach young kids when they're swinging at you. You don't swing. You let it, you sit there and let it hit you.
Yep. Especially when it's coming at you 5,000 miles an hour from somebody that's her size and her strength.
Right. It is 9-3 Knott, and Breathitt Steve's calling timeout.
First timeout of the second set, which is understandable. He doesn't want Knott County to get a huge lead on him so far this early into the game.
And when you come out in the second game, you got to be mentally prepared to play. You can't wait halfway through the game, because when you do, you're beat.
Yeah.
And you've had that breakdown in the momentum. You've been standing there for a few minutes. You've been trying to think about other things, and you come back out. And it seems like the girls are always just a little bit slower those first couple of points, because they're getting back into system of playing again and getting back in that momentum and their adrenaline pumping.
Well, they've played well. I do believe that Breathitt does have some girls that are missing tonight, but still they're playing well and they're battling in there. And
But even when Coach Stephen was telling us from Breathitt, he was not using that for an excuse. He just said he had some kids that were doing other activities. He did not say any reason why that would positive or negative. And missing players affects you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the same way with Spurlock last night from Prairie. We asked her, and she was telling that her setter was out, but it wasn't an excuse as to why she got beat. And she said they were tired. They'd played, 6 games in 3 days?
Yeah.
4 days?
They played 5 games in 2 days.
Yeah, and of course, you're going to lose your legs.
Yes.
But she did not use that for an excuse. They were just letting us know. We were asking questions.
Yeah, right. And talk about that. They played 5 games in 2 days. There were 21 courts in this one facility that they went down and played in. So 21 courts, you've got that many teams twice.
Right.
So.
And that's a lot going on. That's a lot to play under, too.
Yes.
That's
all
a
the whistles
mental strain.
and the people.
Yeah.
And all the lights always hurt my eyeballs.
That's, to me, that's a mental strain, too.
Yes. As some of the girls said when they first walked in there, it was very overwhelming for them.
Yep.
I mean, you've got 42 whistles going off. It's hard to deal with. Oh, that was close.
It's a really good spot just sit outside the line.
And, you heard Spurlock say last night, she said some of the teams look like college teams.
Yes.
That's what you run up against when you go out and play in these big tournaments.
But that's what your girls need to see. They need to see that and I think that's really what's got these kids finally going the way we're going is they're seeing more and more how teams play. It's not just back and forth.
Ooh,
that was a nice serve.
Very nice serve.
That's what I said when we went to the state tournament. We tried to take our young kids just so they could see that. You want them to get that in their blood and want to do that.
Right.
You want to go back. You want to be part of that. Mm-hmm. Even though it was short-lived every year, but it was okay.
It was the experience they will never forget.
They get their little medallions and all that. So.
Oh,
Pollard is really killing the serves right now.
Yes.
Getting those just barely over the net and having them drop.
So Breathitt is trying to adjust their defense. That's
There you
it.
go.
You
Nice
stand
up.
still and you wait. Just let it hit you.
Ooh. There's miscommunication there. Nice block. Back row. Here we go. Back row. Oh, there we go. Oh.
It's a good slide.
Yes.
It was. That's what you're okay with missing that sometimes. That's just something you work on.
Yes.
Yep.
That definitely makes the other team's middle work.
Nice serve by number 5, Carpenter.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a nice up.
Oh.
Just couldn't get that turned in just enough.
Yeah.
I think she may have been a little slow to get outside
Yeah.
so she could get her body turned back in.
Oh. Gotta love that net serve.
And the only person who could play that ball was Zoe, which was standing there, and that's just a hard ball. You don't expect that ball.
Yeah.
I'm expecting for Coach Cornett to call a timeout here soon.
Yeah, about now.
Yeah.
Okay, I could have been wrong. Just joking.
She may be like me, you dig your hole, you get out. Which they're not in a hole yet,
No.
I let mine bury themselves sometimes, and it's like, get out. Too easy.
Way to pull it back in there.
There we go.
That's the ball. You hate to see a free ball just hit the floor.
Yep.
After you work to get back into the game.
Yes. And they have. It's 15-12.
Yes.
Knott Central's still up, but Breathitt County has battled back.
Beautiful back set.
It was.
Yes. Oh.
It's not all the way outside for that hit. It was a good tip.
That was a nice tip.
Number 22 for Breathitt, Natalie Moore.
I'm going to tell you what happened, too. That the first hit, that 15 hit, she hit it in the corner, so Zoe had to play back. And then that time, Zoe was back waiting, and then she tips it short. Zoe goes after it, but that's why you do that. That was a nice shot down the line.
Yes, it was. That was by Chloe Brown. Number 31, we've got 35. Ellie Miller coming back into the ball game. Brianna Sloan coming out. Ellie coming back in to be a setter.
You can tell both of these teams have played with each other.
Beautiful set.
They're teammates.
Yes.
And execution from that back row hit.
Nice.
Still a playable ball.
Oh, nice try. Way to go after.
Yeah, I don't think she was exactly sure where she was at.
Right.
No.
Nice hustle by number 15.
That's when you
County.
just go until you hear glass and you stop.
And take your eyes off the ball.
Yeah. Good up by number 13 on Breathitt. Good set and hit by 16.
It's a good hustle from the Patriots.
It was.
Those balls are hard to get. I hate those balls.
Yeah, that net can make that ball do a whole lot.
It's so frustrating. Beautiful serve.
Good hands by Chloe just to get it up.
Yes. Yeah, oh, nice hit. Number 15. Oh, nice try.
Lost it in the air.
Yeah.
And the only reason that ball was playable by Breathitt is because they got a tip on that swing.
Yep.
It's a Hatmaker. She's getting some good shots in right now.
Yeah. Oh. There we go. Nice up. Out of system play, but they got it back over the net. Knott County.
That was a good swing.
Good swing by number 15 on Breathitt. Oh.
It's a free ball.
Yep. Breathitt County said, I can do that.
Yeah.
I think Ellie is showing her shot a little too early.
Yes.
She has the right idea. I just think she's showing it too early.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Yeah,
And both these setters are smart. I mean, they're using the whole floor, but you have to hide that a little bit longer.
Yes. It's almost like she televises it.
Yes. Hatmaker's made some nice shots tonight.
Yes. Ooh. There you go. Going in. Oh, Pollard's off a little bit, but she still gets it over. Oh. Played that net well.
That's
really
what I
didn't
love
even
to
have
see.
to jump. She was already there.
Well, when you're that tall and you have that big of arms, that wingspan, you don't have to do a whole lot.
Let she get an inch off the ground, and she was like 7 inches over the net.
Yeah.
We must have number 4.
I think we got somebody hurt.
It was Alexis Pelfrey from Breathitt.
She is only a freshman.
And she's played well.
Mm-hmm.
Played well. It looks like it might be an ankle.
That's what I thought, too.
Overpass a little.
That was a good job of that setter to pull that ball out of there because that ball was going to be blocked by Pollard.
Yes.
And a lot of setters, too, when it's so close into the net, they don't even attempt it.
No, and she's doing a good job jump setting and getting that ball out of the net.
Yeah, that's the second one that she's had right up there on the tape that she was able to make a play out of.
That's what Beth and I talked about a couple of times last night from Letcher and Perry is that instead of the big girl going and getting the ball, they was waiting on the setter to let it roll out, and it wasn't happening.
Yes, nice pickup by Krista Hatmaker from the back row. Went straight over, but it didn't hit that floor.
Exactly.
Did not hit that floor, and they come back at it. Stayed with it. Trying to hit over Pollard a little bit.
But all these hitters they're putting some heat, pretty good heat on the ball.
Yes.
It's 22-16 Knott, and Breathitt calls a timeout.
Okay. That's all of Breathitt's timeouts during this set. It is 16-22, like Coach said.
I always try to accumulate my timeouts to the end of the year, so I'd have about 50.
And you never got them.
I know it. I like to bank mine.
Well, when you called a timeout, you definitely was heard.
Mm-hmm. Every time.
Well, I liked it for everybody to hear what was going on.
Well, it always seemed like every time I called a timeout, it was like a bird in the building. I mean, it's like everybody just got real quiet.
Well, they want to see what you were saying.
Oh, I really didn't think I had to. I thought I let everybody know the whole time.
Beth, I have heard you when Cameron was playing basketball on the radio before, and you up in the stands.
I know.
You would get so loud. It don't even need to be quiet.
Hey, I'd get text saying, I hear you.
Yeah. You just got one of those voices.
Oh, nice back set by a non-setter. One-handed set there by Miller.
Oh, nice play.
Oh, there we go. Nice job. Oh.
Cannot let that happen with Pollard there.
Telling you.
No, when you have these big middles that hit the ball well, you have to be with them.
Yes.
She's so quick, too.
Mm-hmm. And I will say that she is doing much better about adjusting this ball left to right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good try by Ellie. Yeah. I mean, it worked, but she is. That was just a quick pushback.
Yes.
We are now at game point for the Patriots, 24-16.
Nice up by number 5.
Oh, nice hit.
Good hit.
Number hit by number 15.
A little bit outside.
Oh.
It's a really good adjustment from the Miller sisters.
Yes.
That absolutely was not planned, but it did look good. But if anybody asks, it was planned.
Yeah, exactly. I planned every bit of that.
Exactly. The second game is Knott County 25-16. The first game was not 25-22, and this game is 25-16. So I'm sure that Breathitt's in their huddle trying to adjust to figure out what they need to do to stay in the ball game to keep their momentum going.
Yes.
Right.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster, with the lamest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best. Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Okay, we're back for the third set now. Knott County will be serving. Like I said, the first set was Knott 25-22. The second set is Knott 25-16. I'm sure that Coach Stephen has talked to his girls. He's just trying to get them settled down now and wants them to play their game.
Exactly. He's got a good team.
He does.
He has a very good team and coachable team and plays hard, always plays. I've never seen a Breathitt County team that does not play hard under him.
And they've really held well, too. You can't tell that they're getting frustrated at all, especially whenever they get down towards game point. They don't act like they're upset.
Right.
They're still out there playing, and that makes such a big difference.
That, to me, is a good coach team.
Yes.
And that's a bunch of girls who wants to play the game
Ooh.
when they're ahead or behind.
Nope. Well, Knott Central started off with the ball, but they got rid of it really, really quick. That was a serve just way out of bounds.
It looked like the air caught under it.
Yeah. Woo. That was a nice serve by Breathitt County.
It's a good adjustment.
Yeah,
Miller
it was.
Pollard.
Yeah, Miller slowed the ball down to get a hit.
Yeah. Nice try by Pollard to go to the angle, but they were there.
Well, Breathitt's defense is changing a little bit on the sides now to try to play that middle hit.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, nice hit by
but that was
15.
a great play by
Yes, Bentley.
Yes.
Bring it back up. Nice hit by Miller. Oh, good hit. Just went right off her arm from Breathitt County.
That was a good volley.
It was.
There's something that I think that people who come to the games or that just watch the games in general don't understand is how hard it is as a setter to set those balls that have a lot of spin on them. So whenever they're hit to the other team, to your team, and you're trying to slow that ball down on the pass, and you don't always get it slowed down. It's spinning 1,000 miles an hour. It is so hard for the setter to set that ball and have no movement on it. And both of these setters on each team are doing a really good job.
It is. Yeah, and those setters have to take that spin off the ball.
Like this one, they're able to completely stop the spin on that and get that ball out to the hitter.
Yes.
And that is so hard to do, and especially like how we were talking the other night, Betty Vaughn, when you get in a different region and you go to set that ball and it has just a little bit of spin on it out of the setter's hands to either the left or right or just any direction really, they'll call it on
exactly.
you. Setters really are the backbone, and nobody gives them the recognition that they need because all you see is that final point, that execution.
That number 5's coming out. She's coming out. She wants this win. She wants this win bad, and she's had 2.
Well, she's getting her team. You can see she's going to hype this team up and try to make them play.
Absolutely.
That's really all you need sometimes. It's just a few good points, a few good kills.
Exactly.
And as you see, we're up. Breathitt's up now 5-1. And, I mean, they are ready to play.
And I don't know if the people at home are watching, but if you're watching Coach from Breathitt, he has plays that he runs every time. That means his girls knows where he wants this ball served, and he knows who is supposed to be getting this ball set to. Mm-hmm. We done that one year, and it worked great, but we went back to our original. Every once in a while we'd call a play, but
it's hard to run the plays when you get out of system plays. You have to have a really strong passing team to be able to run plays.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good.
Good adjustment.
Yeah. And She was off balance and got the ball over. I just think Knott Central pretty much just watched it.
Yeah.
They didn't move. They didn't do anything. And
you're looking at this is a free ball. It's not hard.
I think that's what
and
they
you
thought.
relax.
Yeah.
And you don't get behind the ball. I'm telling you, 8 out of 10 balls that you hit sideways, you're going to miss.
Right.
That was a great set.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Nice block, but good pickup by Breathitt County. Ball back over. Oh, nice pickup again by number 15 from Breathitt County. I'm sorry I can't get fast on these names.
It's okay.
Woo!
It's hard to single block Pollard.
Yes.
Or any big girl, but.
It's hard to block Pollard in general.
Right.
Yeah. Krista Hatmaker back into the ball game. Sydney Stidden come out.
I think 5 was blocking the line instead of blocking angle.
Oh.
That was a nice up.
Good adjustment from Carpenter.
Oh. That's what you do. She looked like she was setting that ball all the way till it came off the tips of her fingers.
Right. Set it right back over to Breathitt County, and they just was not ready for it. And it was low. And once she got she didn't give him any time to get underneath that ball.
Beautiful serve.
Yes. Oh. Ooh. Krista Hatmaker to net. She loves that play.
Yep. Do not want to overpass to this Knott Central team.
It is now 5-6. Breathitt's up by 1 and not serving. That's a nice up.
Way to use it. Blocked by Hatmaker, number 5.
Ooh,
oh, wow. They fed the
play.
beast back the other way. Nice hit. Oh.
To me, that's when you're getting ready to hit, and then you decide, I'm going to tip this ball, and then you miss it.
Yeah.
You get caught in the middle.
You do. It's like, I'm going to swing, now I'm going to tip.
I've done that several times. It's not a good place to be.
No. Nice set by Pollard.
That's
nice back set. Oh, way to go down the line.
Right.
Way to go down that line.
And both teams are playing the same defense, so you know where the holes are. You just have to find them now. You've got to open some of these up.
Yes. Oh. Nice
really
job.
Good play from Breathitt.
It was, but Hatmaker got a finger on it. She got a hand on it. It's just that's what happens. Sometimes that tip's going to help you, and sometimes it doesn't.
What's up? Nice job by Miller to get that so close to the net. She jump set that. Got it up for Brown.
That's what you have to do. Either your big girl has to come and get that ball, or that setter has got to jump set that ball.
I know that I've played with both. Sometimes I've went up and I've took the ball, and sometimes I've let the setter take the ball. And sometimes I should have took the ball, and I didn't, and the setter got demolished at the net. It's hard to judge those.
It is. But that's just something, the more you play with that person, the more you figure out which ball you're going to get, which ball you're not going to get.
Right.
That's a lot of it, is how much you play together. And like you were saying earlier with Perry County, how they were missing somebody, it's hard because you get so used to playing with the people that you play with, and then when somebody's gone and you have somebody else that's on your team, but they're not in there with you in the same position all the time, it's hard to get adjusted to that. Because you kind of know in the back of your mind how they play, but you don't play beside them all the time, and you don't work the same way as your previous teammate.
That was a nice serve by Ellie. She just took just enough off to take that away from that back girl.
Yes.
But you're right. And you take your setter out of the ball game. That's 90% of every ball because that setter is going to touch the ball.
Yep.
It's a nice block by Zoe Miller. It was a good hit by 22 from Breathitt County. 22 from Breathitt County is Natalie Moore.
That's just being ready.
Yes.
That's a nice up.
Yeah, now that was a better played ball. Better trying to.
Yeah.
She didn't televise that one as bad, but just a little bit too far by Ellie Miller.
It was really, really close.
Yes.
It was.
Nice up. Nice back set.
Yep.
Nice pick up by Breathitt.
It's a good swing.
Nice good swing. There you go. The other side is pick up by number 5, Carpenter.
Both these teams have really good ball control right now.
Yes, they do.
With their passes and with their hits. I tell you, every year that I watch the teams in this region, the passing gets better, and it just makes me so happy because I can't stand bad passing. I'm not a good passer myself, but
see, that was a great job by that.
Yes,
setter.
Nice.
That was a good hit. That setter knew she had a blocker, so she just takes the ball away from her.
Right. And you got to be aware of that. You've got to be aware of that blocker over there.
And that was a good shot by Zoe.
Uh-huh.
Number 4 from Breathitt, who is Alexis Pelfrey, was there. She just, you know, in volleyball, it's not feet, it's inches.
Yes. These girls are playing hard.
Yes. It is now 14-10. Knott's up and Breathitt serving. Number 11, Sydney Stidham, the Libros, come back in for Knott. She had a really good game against Wolf County.
She did.
Just out of bounds.
Just out of bounds, but somebody was calling. I think they've called a touch.
They called a touch.
They called a touch.
Shelby Ray said he don't know.
Okay, I think they don't know. They are saying it's out. Is somebody saying it was touched?
I don't really know what just happened there.
I'm not sure either. But there wasn't
nice
any argument about it. So.
Oh, nice hit, nice hit. She was there.
You got to give 13 credit. She's not afraid. She's standing there taking her shot.
Yes.
She has earned her position.
That's absolutely.
And let me tell you, on a team, if you're going to give a kid a uniform, that means they're good enough to play.
Exactly.
Don't give a child, a student, or a player a uniform just to take up space.
Yeah.
And what I love about Breathitt County is that obviously she's just in 7th grade. She's so much younger. She's smaller. But they don't treat her no different because she's younger and smaller.
No.
A lot of these girls are older, and they don't care. They know that she's a value to their team, and they need her out there. And they treat her just like one of them, and I'm sure that she loves that environment to play in.
And you do not see them trying to hide her or take up space. She plays her spot.
Yep.
Oh, and she don't back away from nothing.
No.
Oh. Yeah.
That was a carry.
Yeah. Majorly.
That's what these setters need. They need that call, so by tournament time, they're prepared. You've got, you know, there's drills you work on every day with your hands.
Beautiful pass.
You know, and you really can't wait until tournament time to start calling that on those setters. It's not fair. Nice block
That was
by.
a nice block.
It was a great double block. It's a good way to swing straight into that block, though.
Yeah, but they were close enough, even with after they were over the net. So when they blocked it, it fell back on the other side.
Yeah, and it was good that they had their hands in too.
Yes.
Hey,
that's a nice shot.
That's a nice shot.
Not sure if that was planned, but it looked good, so you take it.
Those are hard to hit.
They are.
Coming over your shoulder like that.
Yep.
That's a good play. Number 15. I believe she's a sophomore, if I'm not mistaken.
She is.
Yes.
Sophomore.
She's going to grow, mature into. All right, Krista Hatmaker back in the game.
And it is 18-15 Knott.
Oh, Faith Pollard.
They're really using that net tonight.
I feel like we're back in last night's ball game.
Yeah, that net got wore out.
I don't know how the net's still going.
Me either. That's
great
a nice up.
Yeah.
That's a good spot. I like the way she took that hand and just moved it.
Mm-hmm. She knew that blocker was going to be there.
That's being a smart player.
Yes.
It is 19-16 Knott and Breathitt serving. Both teams have served the ball really well.
Yes. Way to back. Oh. Nice job by Breathitt. Number 4, number 18. Pelfrey and Hamilton. Big old hit.
See, that was to his. That ball rose sideways off that setter's hand. That is 2 hits.
Yeah. Nice.
That was nice. It was a nice hit and nice defense.
Yeah.
Breathitt has one of their big hitters back up there.
And that makes a big difference.
It makes a big difference, and they're smart. They're using her. They're gonna give her a chance to play.
Yes. Smart for Krista Hatmaker to go after that ball.
Yes.
That's what we've talked about. Those setters and those hitters.
Yeah.
Whoever's on that net closest to that ball need to take it.
You got to take it.
Yes.
And I always said everybody on the floor is a setter.
All right.
I love it when they look and I'm not a setter. Well, come over here and sit down.
Yeah.
There's plenty of times in a ball game when you get out of system and you need to set the ball.
Yes. Well, we always had plays that if our setter took the first ball, that our middle become the setter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was an automatic. And everybody does that different.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of teams use their libero if they keep their libero in the whole time, but you don't always have your libero in.
Right.
So teams that don't, like you said, the middle's obviously there, so they're the best person for the job.
Right. But you see a lot of teams now that they're setting from the back row.
True.
If it's they've got a pass that come up and it stayed in the back row, person opposite that will go and set it to the opposite person up front.
Right.
So I mean, it's getting more and more. It's you're trying to get it to where they hit.
You always want to hit the ball.
Right.
You want to play. You don't want a free ball.
That was a nice shot, and that's a nice play by Ellie to go back to get that number 35.
Yes. Nice job. Nice rally going on right now by both teams. Nice hit by Hatmaker.
That was a kill.
Yes.
Yep.
And I like that both of these teams are hitting from the left and the right.
Yeah.
So you can't dominate your defense on either side.
Right.
It really seems to me like both teams are using the same defense, the same offense. They're playing almost identical.
They are. Mm-hmm. That's what I said. As a team now, you've got to try to open gaps up because you know where they're playing.
Right.
So you've got to make that defense move because they are both playing the same defense.
Right.
Number 22, Natalie Moore, back serving again.
Nice back set.
Ooh.
Oh, I think
Yeah, that was tape.
That did not clear. It just hit the tape.
Nice try. Could try to go act like you'll, and you never. Sometimes they miss those every now and then.
Yeah.
And you, as a coach, you'll question that call.
Yeah.
That you think it hit somebody's hands.
Oh, nice back set by Miller.
Oh, see, that's the defense. They know. That's what I said. Both teams are playing the exact same defense.
Uh-huh.
These two teams pass the ball really well.
They do. Nice up, nice up. There you go.
That's straight.
Oh.
It is 20-22. Breathitt serving and Knott's up.
Yep.
It's okay, Faith. I've done that many times, too.
It's a nice hustle.
Mess up the easy ball.
It comes up and you think, man, I've got this one. It's easy.
Yep, it's right there.
Yeah, it's here. It's
All
here.
I got to do
I've
is get
got
it
this one.
over. Yep. Been there many times.
Especially when you had two kill themselves for it.
Exactly.
Yep.
and you ruin it by just putting it right in the net.
Yep. Been there plenty, Faith. Don't worry.
Short. Always.
Nice. Nice.
Now you talk about a drop ball.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, nice serve by 22 from Breathitt County. He got it right over towards.
I'm not sure what she cracked.
She hurt her wrist.
Yeah.
What is that? A case?
Casey Bentley.
Yeah, I think she's hurt her wrist.
Yeah.
Well, something definitely didn't look right when she done that. I know she hit too many spots at
Somebody
once.
stubbed it up a little bit. Hopefully that's just stubbed. But it was a nice serve from Breathitt County right over the net, and she's serving it right to where the setter is. The setter's pulled up on the front player, and they'll do that.
Yep.
Try to get you out of system and out of what you're doing.
Yep.
And I want to shout out, I'm sure that my assistant coach, Kevin Nichols, is listening to this ball game. And my scorekeeper, that's for years, Lee Nichols. I know last night they were all listening. It was a Nichols clan.
Uh-huh.
Nichols clan.
Yeah.
How many nickels does it take to make $1?
Well, there are not that many yet, but they're getting
They are. They are growing.
They are.
All right. Here we go.
So Breathitt's going to get a free ball to work off of.
Way to send it to that back row.
I mean, if you're going to free ball, get it in the back.
Way to use that blocker at the net. Good hit by
16 was just a little late. You could tell she was leaning to the right, so the ball goes right.
I keep seeing these little Wild West balls of hair flying across the floor, and it is killing me. The fan keeps
that's the tumbleweeds.
The tumbleweeds. That's what it is. I just randomly see it.
That's the tumbleweeds.
That was a nice serve.
Not very nice serve. That's these big fans. That's one thing that'll they'll bring out is the tumbleweeds.
It is 24-22 Knott in the third game. Knott's won the first 2 games.
Everybody keeps looking over to the bench to make sure that their teammate's okay.
Yeah. You're hoping that's just a stubbed up wrist.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back in just a second.
Okay, we're back. It's the third set. Knott is 24-22, and they're serving for the game. Knott's won the first set 25-22. The second set, Knott 25-16. There's been some great defense in these 3 ball games, and there's been a lot of good volleys. You can tell these 2 teams have meshed real well as teams.
Oh,
and that is your kill shot. Yes, that's a good way to end the ball game.
Yes.
What I love the most about both of these teams is even though that they played all 3 sets pretty close, is that right towards the end, they didn't change their play. They didn't try to play safe. They kept hitting the ball, and they kept doing exactly what they've been doing the whole game.
And that's what you look for in a good team. And like I said, you could tell that these 2 teams have meshed real well as a team.
Yep.
Yes.
So we've had a great time tonight. And I know the freshman game, Knott County won. I'm not sure if we said that, and Knott won the JV game.
Yes.
A clean sweep for Knott County tonight.
But you can see that their freshmen are getting a lot of playing time. Guys, you have to remember that your freshmen are going to be your team someday.
Yes.
So you've got, right now they need to be getting into it.
They need to be playing.
Okay, Hatmaker is the Alice Lloyd College Player of the Game.
She definitely proved out tonight, I think.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
I thought she played well on and off the net. Even when she wasn't swinging, she was still playing good defense and helping her teammates. To me, that's a good player.
Yep.
I agree. You don't have to be the killer. You just have to be the part that keeps the wheel going.
Just like a setter or a libero.
Exactly right.
You don't get all the fame, but you should get some of the credit.
Exactly right. And to me, I loved, like I said, I've always coached defense first.
Yep.
I figure anybody can hit a ball, but you have to really be able to play defense to stop somebody.
Yes.
And these 2 teams, are going to get better and stronger. And you have several teams that I think in your district, in your regional tournament, it's going to be very strong, good games every night.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're hoping with no injuries.
Absolutely, and it's real quiet in here right now. Everybody's still trying to figure out what's going on with the injured players, and and 2 great teams right here, and it's it's just every time when these 2 teams get together, it's going to be a battle.
Yep.
It's good teams. That's what it is. When 2 good teams match up, you'll have good competition.
Yes. All right, I've got some people telling me, yes, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, we've got some, we're getting some good names being called for the three Stooges, 3 Amigos, 3 Musketeers over here.
That's all right as long as they call us.
That's as long as they call us. That's all. We got it going.
And guys, we enjoy this. We love bringing this to you. We love talking about the sport that I love coaching. I'm sure Beth loved coaching and playing, and Katie was a great player here at Knott County. But we enjoy just getting all of our knowledge together and watching these young girls just play the game they enjoy playing.
Yes,
absolutely.
And volleyball has grown so much in this region in the past years, because when I started, the competition was not near this level.
No.
I'm glad these girls are finally getting the recognition that they deserve. Yeah. They have earned it. They deserve it. And
you just hope more teams come out, more people come out to watch this. This is not just hit the ball over the net. There's a lot of offense and defense ran in volleyball now.
Right.
I mean, these coaches are calling serves. They're calling their defenses. There's a lot goes into this. These are athletes.
Right.
And I think it's great, too, that Josh and Devin and the rest of the crew are able to put this on Facebook Live and YouTube and able to have us come out and help, because I'm sure these girls go back and watch and they're like, well, I done this wrong. I should have done this better.
Right.
And it's just good to hear them, for us to talk good about them and say, well, people see that I'm doing good in the game.
Right.
Maybe I don't get the point, but people still see that I'm doing good. And I'm sure that makes them feel good, and then they're able to look at this footage back and see what they're doing wrong. And I think it's a really great thing that, like you're saying, volleyball has changed and that we're able to do these things. And it's just grown so much to be like the other sports in our region that are more popular, like basketball and football. It's not there yet, but it's getting there.
It is.
It is.
And you have people who can't come to the ball games, but they can sit home and enjoy watching, and they don't have to listen to us. They can watch the game, but they're going to hear us anyway.
Yeah, yes. They get to listen.
They get to listen to us.
I love the commentation. I watch the Redneck Brawl every time, and there's no way that I would go and watch the Redneck Brawl in person because I love the commentation. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, now, what are you saying about us now?
No, this is not stupid, but the commentation is just great, and I'm glad that we're able to provide this to people and for the girls.
Yes. Yeah, and we're very unbiased. I mean, we're here for every team, every child. If they do something good, we want them to be seen and heard, and we want their grandparents and parents and aunts and uncles and cousins to hear their names mentioned on the radio.
Absolutely. Hey.
Thank you, buddy.
No, thanks.
Good job.
Thanks, Coach. Coach Steve coming up and saying thanks for us. And, he's always been a great competitor, but he's always there, and I'll never forget. Hey, you guys.
See you, buddy.
And, they stopped. We scrimmaged them in the summertime, and they knew I was going in for surgery in June, and they prayed for me, and I really appreciate it. That camaraderie amongst the coaches, like he always says, we off the court, we're friends. On the court, when we're playing, it's hardcore. Right. Very competitive coaches, and but you also have the same respect for them off the court.
Well, that's what I've been out for several years, and I still will have coaches that'll walk up and say, "Tell me what you think about." So it's good that they acknowledge. They listen to you. They might not do it, but they're asking you. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but you're right. These coaches in the 14th region, especially in the volleyball, on and off, when we're against each other, it's war. But off the floor, if there's something going on, they're all there.
Right.
Yep.
And even. A couple years ago, I know when my mom passed away, I had a lot of the 14th region coaches reach out, which was great for me and my family. And like Knott County's team came all the way over and see it. It meant a whole lot seeing those girls and the coaching staff there that they didn't have to be. And I had a lot of coaches in the 14th region, like I said, reach out, and it means a whole lot.
It does. It does. All right, so
I think we're pretty much wrapped up. We want to thank everybody for watching, and we hope you had a good time, and we'll see you the next ball game, whenever that may be.
I know Knott Central goes to Floyd Central tomorrow night. Breathitt County. Let's see. I don't know if we've got Breathitt County's schedule on this side.
I don't remember about Breathitt. I got brain fog.
Breathitt County home on the 13th. Oh, no, that's us, isn't it?
This is Breathitt's schedule.
Is that? Oh, you got Breathitt. I've got Knott's.
Breathitt plays Hazard on the 18th.
Okay, at home.
So that's Monday.
Yes. So they can recoup, and hopefully everybody can recoup. We got to Knott Central's got to get it ready for tomorrow night.
Yep.
But we wish every team good luck and injury-free. And like I said, we'll see you the next time we're on the air.
All right. Safe travels home.
All right. Bye.
Bye.